architecture on a very high level. We will discuss about it, and then we will talk about what Oracle SoA Suite provides to enable the SoA systems. And in the last, we will have we will talk about new features of the SoA Suite 11G. And then we will also have a question and answer round where you are free to ask me any question regarding the training or about any utility of SoA, and I will be very happy to to answer all of them. So this training, as I said, is for Oracle SoA Suite, and the version we are going to use is 11G. The audience for this is any person who knows has any experience in any programming language can take SoA. The job roles that actually this training will help you in achieving is like will be SoA developers, even SoA architects or SoA admins. So and if there may be some people who will be interested in knowing the SoA because they are joining the different projects which involve SoA. So this training will be very helpful to them. So as part of our SoA training, this will be a very interactive training where we will be I will be encouraging you to ask as many questions as you can. So use this this facility to your fullest. Ask me as many questions as you can, and also we will be providing a little project that you will be doing so as to clear all your fundamentals. So starting on it, what the course objectives are. So after completion of course, you should be very clear about what service-oriented architecture at conceptual level. Since service-oriented architecture or SoA is not anybody's propriety, it is a standard given by the big companies like Microsoft, Oracle, IBM. So this is so we will talk about that terminologies and what SoA actually in a real sense is. If you are in if you know this concept, it becomes very easy for you to move other products by the different vendors. Like IBM has its own SoA, SAP has its own SoA, so it's easy to become to move to other SoA products. And obviously, this training will be more oriented towards the Oracle product line. Then we will explain you the concepts of. You should be able to explain the concept of web services, that is WSDLs, XML, XSDs. I know there will be people who will not have the knowledge of this. We will make these things clear to you, and it's and we guarantee you that you will understand all those concepts. Then you will be able to explain the service component architecture, what the SCA is. You will be able to explain the concepts of mediators or what was called ESBs. You will be orchestrating the services using the people, and we will tell you and we will show you what the orchestration actually means is. And here what you will understand is where to use people, where to use mediator, or where to use different components. You will be able to administer and monitor the SoA Suite. We will be showing you some of the admin tasks that are needed for the SoA Suite. Then we will be talking about business rules, and we will see how business rules has an important place in the SoA Suite. We will be implementing human tasks. You will be able also be doing something called Oracle Service Bus, which is a new product added to the Oracle product line. It was not there in other releases. This is a BEA product because Oracle has now acquired BEA, so this product is with them. So we will be working on that. And you will be implementing the business activity monitoring, which is a tool for doing a lot of real-time dashboards. So the course curriculum is about SoA concepts and Oracle SoA product stack, the concepts of web services, WSDL, XSDs, XML, and XSLTs, We will show you all of them. So people who are coming from PL SQL backgrounds or coming from any other non-Java background, they don't have to worry about this. It will be we who will be teaching you everything. SCS, that is Service Component Architecture. We will cover PEPL, which is Business Process Execution Language and makes the core of the SoA. We will be talking about mediators, which are like used for routing and all that. We will talk about human tasks, business rules, Oracle Service Bus, and business activity monitoring. So, when you will start off, so our course content will be something like this. On the day one, you will be introduced to the concepts of SoA. This is the generic concepts about SoA, where we will be talking about what SoA actually is, why it has come into the picture, why why it is taking so much market now, and why companies are becoming something called service oriented. Obviously, cloud computing is just coming around the corner. So, and cloud computing has a lot of its fundamentals based only on SoA. So we will have discussions about that. Then we will talk about what Oracle provides as a tool for the SoA 11G. That means how Oracle helps in implementing the SoA for an organization. So here our release that we are going to use is 11.1.3 release or 11.1.4 release. Any release we will be using for it, and we will be working on that. So then we will talk about the services or the main artifacts that make SoA. So here we will talk. Here is the time when we will be introducing you to the concept of XMLs, WSTLs, XSLTs, and XSTs. So this will be only things that you will be using a lot in the other exercise, and but the day one will be your we will be making a foundation for you. And as we go further, we will see how easy it is to do in the SoA world. On the day one also, you will be and we will be ending our day with the question and answers round. So we will be every day we will have this a question answer open around where you can ask, and you are free to ask any question to me. Though after every chapter also we will have a small discussion, but in the end of the day, there can be, you can pick up any technical or any scenario based questions to me. Regarding the installations, on the day one, we will make sure you have the proper installations. We will be using the virtual machines for you, and helping you in getting all those particular installations, and so that you can carry forward thereafter. So the day one, it will be the time when you have to be prepared for the other classes, because other classes will all have a lot of hands-on. On the day two, what you will be using is, we will be introducing to the concept of service component architecture. We will tell you why SCA has come into picture. This was not there in the earlier releases of SoA, and why Oracle has now introduced this concept. And that will give you an insight into what SCA is all about, and how it has an important place in the roadmap of Oracle. Then we will give talk about how to manage and monitor the SoA composite. So in this, we will be doing little bit of admin task also, where we will show you how to deploy, how to undeploy, how to test your services, how to use the debug your services. If something fails, how you get to debugging, and what basic administration tasks you need to perform at the SoA level. Obviously, at many organizations we have admins and all that, but still, as a SoA developer, implementator, or an architect, you should know what you need to talk or to the admin, and where to look for the stuff. So this is the time when we will be telling you everything. Then we will be on the day two. We will also introduce you to concepts of people, which stands for Business Process Execution Language. And here we will be showing you what orchestration in actuality means. Why people is called the orchestration engine. and I will be proving this point that people is the orchestration engine, and so that you get to clear why the particular terminologies are used. We will talk about what Beeple Process Manager is. We will talk about different components of Beeple. We will talk about the design environments. We'll talk about different activities that you can perform, and a very important concept of partner links. On the day 2, we will also do a little exercises on SCA and Beeple. From day 2, our it will be something like you have to do some exercises in the class and something as your homework. So and it will be my expectation that you complete whatever is given to you as a homework. It should be ready by the time we come to the next class. On the day 2, we will also start one end-to-end project. So this end-to-end project has all the components that we have in SoA Suite, so that you get a very clear picture of what to use where and how to use them. So we will be giving you that tutorial, and I will be telling you which part of the tutorial or which chapters you have to do. So in the end, we will be ending our day with a question and answers round. Day 3, we will continue with the Beeple. The reason for this is because Beeple is very core of the SoA Suite. So we will be telling you, and many of the concepts have to be reused in the other components. So the day 3 will be talking about Beeple. So here we will go in depth how to invoke web services using Beeple, what are different patterns in Beeple, concept of variables, what are the parallel flows, conditional branching, what is the suspending threads, how to manipulate using XMLs in Beeple using XSLTs. So we will talk everything about it. We will do the exercises on Beeple, and then we will also do a question and answers. Day 4, again, Day 4 is the time when we will tell you how to integrate disparate systems, like it's Oracle apps. So how to this system doesn't have web services. So how to make those systems exposed as services. So we will introduce you to a concept of adapters and show you what adapter frameworks are. So then we will talk about a very important concept of debugging and fault handling. Obviously, it will be followed by some exercises and question and answers. Day 5, or the another session that will be about the mediator component. So here, we will devote full day to the mediator, which are used for virtualization and routing, and we will tell you what virtualization in real sense means and how to virtualize the services. We will talk about what routings are, and we will do some exercise on that. So by this time, we will have a very clear idea, and we will have a little discussion on how Beeple and mediators are used, and where to use Beeple and where to use mediators. So people who are planning to do going for job interviews and all that, these will be some of the questions that are always asked. So and as a architect and developer also, you should be very clear. So we should be getting all those answers. We will be doing some exercises and some question answers on that. Then we will be talking about human tasks and business rules. So the human tasks are like the places where are the workflows. So people, if you are from apps and all that, you know that they know what the workflows are. But if you are not from this field, still you can we will tell you from scratch what workflows actually are and how human task helps us in implementing the workflows. The concept of this is these are the places where where the human interventions are required. These are the places where these are the part of the business process where human intervention is required. So we will give you a proper example and show you how to do that, and we will be implementing in our business processes. Then we will talk about business rules. So business rules are the components which keeps the variable data or the variable rules inside. Example of this can be, if I am a platinum customer, I have to apply 15% discount. tomorrow, my business comes back to me and says, hey, 15% has to be made to 18% or 20%. So obviously these type of rules keep changing. So how to implement these type of rules and how to leverage the SoA suite in this case, we will talk on that. We will do some exercises, and we will end our day with some on that. Then we will talk about what Oracle Service Bus is. This is a product that Oracle acquired from the BEA. So it was called Ecologic. Now it is being infused into SoA suite. So we will talk about that, and we will see what the capabilities of OSBs are. We will be working on an Eclipse environment in this case, and we will show you how to design the OSB business and proxy services, which is a major, concept for having a OSB. And we will have a little discussion on how OSB is different from people and how OSB is different from mediators. And then the last chapter part, we will talk about BAMs, or the business activity monitoring. These are used for creating the real-time dashboards or real-time BI reports. So the example of is, suppose I want to know how many calls at a call center. I want to know how many incoming calls are coming inbound, and how many calls are going outbound, and how many calls which are coming inbound are getting, are not being, taking so much time, maybe 10 minutes or 15, or they are waiting. So if these type of reports are to be done at real time in a production environment, BAM is used. So we will see how we can implement BAM and how it can, we can leverage its thing to, prune our business processes. So as you see, we have an asterisk for it, which says the full end-to-end tutorial or a project using BPAL, ESP, BAM, business rules and human tasks will be provided. So we will have it will be our expectation that by the time you end the classes, you will be able to end your project. So these are some of the advanced topics. It is for the people who are planning to do the SoA certifications. So we help them. I'm a SoA certified, so I help you in getting the certification, by telling you, okay, hey, these are some topics, and this is extra things that you need to do. So till now we have discussed about what our course objectives are and what you are going, and we talked about